What's up, everyone? Howdy. Yeah, I had a feeling you'd be excited, Teach. We're back, finally. Um, I really should have looked up before I went live when the last episode of Disco Elysium was. It's been a hot minute. Uh, I can find this out pretty easily. It was Jeopardy, Anniversary, Pizza Tower. June 23rd was the last Disco Elysium stream. Um, I got busy, but we're back. um, oh, that's unfortunate. There's a camera delay. I'm gonna see if I can fix that real quick. If I just boom, boom. Okay, that's better. um, we're back with some Disco Elysium. Uh, Orange Pucas. um, I hope you're excited, TJ, because for the foreseeable future, you will be getting Disco Elysium content every Saturday until this game is done. Because I am going to finish it. I promised I would finish it. Uh, when did I start Disco Elysium? I'm a little scared to find the answer to this. I think it was like March, February 5th. The Disco Elysium series started February 5th. So welcome to episode 7. So technically I found out about the game before you did. Um, and then we played it briefly with a group of people. Um, and then that group of people never got back together, so I never finished playing it. And then you became a massive Disco Elysium stan, and spent about the next year telling me that I needed to play it. And eventually I did. Because one day, uh, it was like a Sunday, and we didn't have D&D that day, and I was bored, and I was like, hey, what if I streamed Disco Elysium? Because if I stream it, then I have to finish it. If I start Disco Elysium and I say that it's a series, that does mean that I have to finish the game. Um, no one make any comments about Elder Scrolls Arena or Daggerfall. um, and it's been 7 months, so welcome to episode 7. God, I started the series in February and I've averaged an episode a month. But now I have this Saturday stream where I just play games all the way through. Welcome to the Pukas Lickens Long Play. Yeah, Arena and Daggerfall are in fact only games in name. Um, so let's hop right back in. I think the desk. There we go. Hey, Galactic. All right. Can you guys hear the background music now? Because I think it might have been a little quiet before. Alright, let's see where the hell we were in this game. My prospective wife has arrived. I'm so glad that we're here bringing people together here on Pukas and the Frid. What the hell was I doing? I have a flashlight, that's fun. I don't think I need that right now. Oh yeah, look at that man. Look at this beautiful man who is a hobo cop, a cop of the apocalypse, has a volumetric shit compressor. White morning. I don't remember what this came from. And is apparently thinking about apricot scented chewing gums. I need to do an HDB outfit. What? I'll pretend I know what an HDB outfit is. Alright, journal. Tell me what we're working on right now. HDB. Yeah, HDB. Alright, we gotta prove our authority to that guy. Find Lena's husband. And send the body back to processing once we're done. I think it's in a fridge right now. I think we have to wait another day to do that. Have I paid for my room yet today? I don't know. I don't think so. I may be homeless tonight. So glad. Go be frustrated because of bad RNG and watching stream instead of just frustrated because of bad RNG. Where's the bad RNG in Galactic?
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
Warframe.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
I feel like this bench might be where I end up sleeping tonight. Yeah, I tried Warframe. I was never able to get into it.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Okay. I think this might have been why I had the flashlight out.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse.
Nice once you get everything you need.
Inside its
Yeah,
belly.
getting up to that point was my problem. I've tried multiple MMOs, and I've just never been able to get any of them.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
How do you like the fridge?
I like it a lot, brother. This really is your finest hour. You're a genius. A regular Corporal Angelo. Come
Cool.
back later, Corporal. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori.
I have yet to get to that point.
Possible.
Yeah.
So, see me in your dreams.
There's a note on
Keep
the door.
note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Pucas in the fridge.
is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active. Someone has
Let's read the
scribbled,
note.
S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, silly swaff.
Writing email to professor with the subject title, hypothetically, I have a question. I once wrote an email to a faculty member at my college that I believe contained the phrase, "Please don't kill me."
It
Let's
belongs
film it
inside a
under-
radio computer, storing its
Okay.
memory. It's like a tape. You listen to this
Add a
music, huh?
:3.
It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
It's like the production schedule you
Ah,
found. Only this one's an off-site copy.
idea where the ice cream maker
I
could be?
assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box? This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you.
Asking
to
if we
pick
can
it
push
up.
part in assigned reading for my
Alright,
thesis
well,
study
we'll
next
come
week.
in
Have
here.
a comp methods project due tomorrow. They
If you
fair.
want to try again, then you need
Equip the pry bar by
See, I also want to get drunky tonight, but she doesn't need to know that. I sometimes I miss like the being around everyone and
this
like
orange machine is
very
buzzing
li-
like
oh,
an old
okay.
submarine. It
This
has
pry bar
a
sucks
hand-cranked
apparently.
ice cream churner on top and
What if I unplug
two
it?
cables are plugged into something close to you.
Why did you do that?
It's black.
The lieutenant raises his brow.
Well, because my thought, Kim, was that if I unplug it, then this will be easier
This
to open.
orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice squeaks beneath
Yeah.
the pry bar. You think you see the pry bar's metal handle bend
Uh-oh.
right before your very eyes.
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it, but this ice cream maker is frozen shut. It takes an advanced to get it open.
Where do
I
we
have
get an
no idea,
advanced one?
officer. This ice cream maker isn't important enough to requisition a special tool.
Dang.
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool mighty enough. Then we will know what's in this mysterious ice cream maker.
Turn the crank.
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never be a poet or an entrepreneur. What better to assuage the creeping sense of failure than some frozen fat and sugar?
Alright, well, the note implied that the thing needed to
Only
be
the
kept
red cable
cold,
is
so I'm going to
somewhere
plug
a
it back
machine
in.
comes along.
Get more swell. I know, I'm weak. Okay, so we have the body in there. Do we have any checks we can try right now? Here's something that sounds like computerish noises. Okay, yeah, so this is why I had the flashlight. Yeah, I don't think there's... I think we've already been through here. You know how I be. I don't, but I am. I hope you have fun getting drunky tonight. Or in the words of my esteemed co-host, Drunky Wonky. Okay, I don't need the flashlight out here. What is this? Alcohol. Cool. He has such a way with words. He truly does. Yeah, this is just the old lady.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the...
I'm sure there's stuff. I regurgitate massive factoids, my dude. That's one way to put it. You certainly do. Call me mañana.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
You can't. Ah, we're already on the ignoring chat portion of the evening. Racist man. A giant ass print on the pillow. Someone is habitually chilling next to the radio. No one would enjoy that, bro. How can you ignore me? I haven't even brought up tooth touching yet. I'm so glad that that has somehow become the stream's brand. After one time.
The file cabinet stands the drawer slide.
You talk about teeth one time.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, tokens unavailable.
If there's one thing Maddie's gonna do, it's beat a joke into the ground. Hey. Fair. I have done the same thing so many times. As anyone who knows me will unhappily tell you.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, Rene Arnaud.
This is
If
where
you
Renee
want.
works.
But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot over here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. It's a black and white
Sure.
photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, Rene, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera. Rene looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied
Oh.
to some good memories.
Why did you take that picture of René?
It's instinctual to
Fine.
collect
But
evidence.
let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
Alright. So nothing very useful in there. What does this button do?
A rusting control panel with
Is this
several
true of other members of this
two
channel?
buttons marked Marche
Uh,
and Arrête
no
are
comment.
fitted with use. Marche on, Arrête off.
Probably shouldn't mess with any heavy machinery. Alright. This asshat.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Kim likes it when you mess with machinery, though. I don't know if I believe you. I met Joyce.
That's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just
We're all
pals.
trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I helped you get that nasty body down from the tree. I'm not a jealous guy.
Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice.
What happened to the previous negotiator?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions in previous negotiations. Why'd you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's
Game
gone
audio's pretty low. Okay. Alright, that should hopefully help with that. Called him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding.
What?
Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
I find
I'm
a
just
lot.
a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. Politics is all about emotions, and I want you to have positive emotions when you think of me.
Okay then, positive emotions it is. You like positive emotions.
Why haven't you let her in to
If
see
she
you?
actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Previous union leader seems to have vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Another
Yes,
question then?
please, Harry. Feel free to speak your mind or ask me anything.
She seems to think the union's
Yes,
lowballing her.
yes. Lowballing, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember...
So glad to hear
none of
Drama's
this
take on the
is
casserole.
secret.
Drama's such a great guy.
Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
Let's talk about my lost gun.
Your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Do we know was the voice actor for this character one disenchantment? No idea. TJ is much more likely to know things about this game than I am. The gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop if you factored that in.
Yes. Thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it. Now please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important. Building our relationship for the good of Martinez.
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
I'm not going to be blackmailed by this gun
Harry,
business.
I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around
I have
in
not
my
seen
neighborhood.
Disenchantment, so no idea.
Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry.
Do you have the tie on? Of course I have the tie on.
I assure you, we are working on locating the missing sidearm as well.
The lieutenant is concerned about the lost gun and feels that the fact you haven't prioritized looking for it is unfortunate, if inevitable, and doesn't put the RCM
In
in
your
a
mind
good
palace
light.
they are.
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands.
You gonna ask
Am
how I
I
got
going
in?
to ask? Hell, Harry. You spin-kicked my strongest man in the face. I saw it from my window. Would you ask a man like that how he got into your container yard?
I understand. I am a terrifying death machine.
Don't worry, Harry. Between you and me, I'm not a huge fan of his race thing. But the Union did not get where we are today by frowning on eccentricity. Anyway,
I don't know how I feel
assure
about that.
you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Okay, so because it has been like 3 months since I played this game, and even longer since I talked to this man, what is the door that he asked me to open? Because I don't remember one bit. Also, is it a literal door? Or a metaphorical door? Metadorical. Because I'm assuming that TJ knows. I kind of just assume that in anything with this game. It's a door to a cellar of someone's house. Okay.
See you soon, Debardeur. Just kidding, but not too much.
A dwelling, if you will. Okay. Can I get him to help me find my gun and then shoot him with it? Landlord would call it a spacious and cozy studio apartment. Ah, I see. Okay. So it's 4:30 right now. I hate having to translate to 24-hour time. The computer, or my work computer, was on 24-hour time at first, and I really hated it because it would say 1400, and I get off at 4, so I'd be like, oh great, it's almost like I can just about leave, and then I would remember, oh right, 1400 is 2 o'clock. I still have 2 hours of work to do. And I wasn't the biggest fan of that. Have I talked to this guy yet? Working class woman. Good
Yes?
one.
Hello? Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
Shouldn't a working class woman
Not
be
all
working?
the time. Right now I'm browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read.
Good,
It is.
good.
I
I'm
know
a
you are.
policeman.
Everyone can see that. The rectangles.
Good then.
Hmm?
Do you need
What
the help
with?
of a policeman? Maybe your husband's
My
missing.
husband? No, he's not.
So where could he be?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
So what I'm hearing is you don't really know where your
Yes,
husband
but-
is.
I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
Oh, but wouldn't you
No.
like to? Maybe you're right. Maybe he isn't
Of course
missing.
he's not. It's not like he's a pocket watch. I wouldn't just lose him.
Well, now it seems like maybe
She
he is a
has to.
pocket watch.
The husband is totally lost. You should tell her that it's okay.
What?
It's okay. Look, it's alright to not know where your husband is. There's
Who
nothing
said
shameful
anything
about that.
about shame? Stop talking down to me. My husband is not missing.
But he is. You can feel it. Or maybe it's something else then.
Maybe your cockatoo
I
is
don't
missing?
mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped. It's better to indulge him at this point.
Ma'am, I was asking about your cockatoo. Is it
I
missing?
don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
What?
Even if I had, it wouldn't be missing.
Alright, cockatoo not missing. I just wanted to
Great.
make sure. Just one more question. I'm really going Columbo moment here. Just one more thing. What did you mean by
Nothing.
me being a
Go
cockatoo?
read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Thanks for the
Wonderful.
tip.
The store is open.
Thanks for the tip on the book. But are your children
No,
missing?
absolutely not.
Okay, so where
Are
are
you
they?
a policeman or a nanny?
I police whatever I want.
They
Where are
not
they?
missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home. Smoking. Giving the ladder of vices a chance.
See, it's a success, which means that has to be true.
What if something horrible has happened?
Oh.
What if they're dead? That's the bad vibe you got before.
See, this was a harder success. What if something awful's happened? What if they're in the sewers?
What? That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine. They're with their friends down in Jamrock. There's nothing to worry about.
Sounds suspiciously like they're at a farm
They're
upstate.
almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
Oh, then I'm afraid the danger is now greater than ever. How old are they?
My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jenny, she is turning 18 next month. But we shouldn't even be talking about them.
Can you describe me their appearance? Any features that stand out? Something to make the identifying a little easier.
Why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you that they're not missing? That they're in Jamrock, safe and well, at some stupid party?
Did someone say party? You could use a party. Hunt it down.
It's for the investigation. I'm trying to be personal. Or
There
professional.
is no investigation here. I can tell you that.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It
Jamrock
seems
is
like
not
she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking.
I'll let you
The
read.
woman before you nods and returns to her reading.
Kim, I think her children are about to be murdered at a party in Jamrock. Anyway. I need to go find out about cockatoos.
You broke down the back door, the wards, the door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
Sometimes it's necessary to resort to extreme
I
measures.
suppose it's all over now. I guess there's no escape.
It's just a door.
Just a door? This place is cursed, detective. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Just look at the sheer amount of companies that have failed in this house. I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well.
Host Almighty, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the door.
I hate this. Yeah, I'm not a fan
Blessed
of this
be your
woman.
name.
I remember that much. Cursed? But I thought the curse wasn't
Of
real.
course you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman. All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path. There's little else to do. But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
The entity?
Yes.
No, I don't think
the
so.
malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on
The
ever
Auntie
since
Kim.
I first saw her.
And they're both wearing orange jackets, too. You mean the chimney that's part of the central furnace? I heard voices coming
Yes,
from there.
I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains upstairs. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. And do return to me after you've talked to it. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
If you're really interested in cracking this mystery, then we should go back to the furnace. Maybe you could yell into it or something. Make some noise. You'll think of something. You always do.
It's true.
Despite
I
his
do.
cool, the lieutenant's interested in solving this mystery too.
Okay. Now while we're here, I'm looking for a book about
Book
cockatoos.
about cockatoos? There should be one upstairs, right next to the shelf of biographies.
Wonderful.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels.
That's Dick Mullen.
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover,
Ha!
its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title, From A to Zurich, a guide to a well-behaved cockatoo. Turns out that there are so many different cockatoo species, and they all have behavioral problems.
What about
It's
this
a must-have
cockatoo
if you
guide?
own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
You wait for the storekeeper to be distracted. When she's not looking, you haul the tome of cockatoos into your pocket. It's quite a challenge, but eventually, the guide to the cockatoos is yours.
Wow, I didn't even get chewed out by Kim. I was sure I was going to get chewed out by Kim. I am the curse. That's steal! I am the curse here to make sure that her business fails. Yeah, of course I'm wearing the horrific necktie, Teach. Why would I ever take such a beautiful necktie off? Now let's go talk to this entity. Necktie.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Hello?
You muster all your strength and yell.
Heh, heh,
Your
heh.
dehydrated, hungover throat can produce little more than a dry croak. A lifetime of smoking and drinking will do that to you. The chatter from the chimney continues on as before. You seem to have made no impression on whatever's up there. Then again, maybe it's worth actually trying something up there.
Maybe you should let your voice rest, officer. Try again later.
Can't believe that yelling is a physical instrument check. Hello. What's up, Isaac? We're chilling with some Disco Elysium. It's a big yell, that's true. Big yells can hurt.
As before, an iron safety curtain curves before your eyes. It covers half the room. blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. This is directly above the central furnace in the cellar. The voices probably came from here.
Hello? I
Again,
yelled, but it
Your
didn't
voice
work.
becomes a raspy croak mid-sentence. It's silent in the abandoned office building. No one answers you.
Yeah, TJ's had an artist badge for like over a
A
week
sudden
now.
bout of self-pity comes over you. Sire, may we suggest something? Think of the yelling into the furnace as a grand performance. Use your chest voice, not your head voice. Sing from the diaphragm. Perhaps
course.
it's not such a bad idea. Try it again, son. Again.
Hello?
A sudden bout of sire. Perhaps it's not such a...
Okay, so do I need to go downstairs and try that? Wow. Can't believe you don't look at TJ. I look at TJ whenever I have the chance.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Oh!
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then, you've awakened the entity.
Hello? Are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs.
After you, officer.
Alright. It's time to confront the entity. There we go. Okay. I've been watching a video essay about Doctor Who. Nice, nice. Oh. Hundreds of colorful polyhedral dice. Thousands of dice. Kim,
Hello.
we found
I'm
heaven.
Mia. Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius. So what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with
yes.
this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
You must have confused me with someone else. I'll have it knocked
Then
on
how
your
did
window.
you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here.
Shower in a
Let's
minute.
go,
Shower
guys.
in a minute. Shower
Did
in a
you have
minute.
something specific in mind?
Hold on. What do you mean by
Yes,
milius?
a milieu is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so
Nobody to
absorbed,
time me.
I must have missed you knocking.
Isaac, you can literally type in chat when you're leaving and type in chat when you get back.
I'm an
Why
novelty
asking
dice
about
maker.
dice?
Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Role-playing games? You know role-playing games. Wirral. Wirral Untethered. What else?
Sure.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set. Unless you want
Have to
something
wash your hair
really
today.
unusual.
Okay, shower in 2 minutes.
Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
This person means you or no one else. Absolutely no harm.
No,
She
we
will
didn't have
answer
to skip
freely
skincare.
and
Fine,
honestly.
shower in 3 minutes.
No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
2 showers in a minute. Hey, where are we anyway?
We're
What is this
inside the
place?
chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know. But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken. so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Plaisance was
No
right.
rent would be a plus.
There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
Creative.
I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know people call it the doomed
I've
commercial
heard
area?
the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
How do you explain what happened to all those
It's
companies
just
then?
capitalism. We only hear about tales of success, so it's often surprising to realize how many ventures actually fail. Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. Hardly any customers, and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company
Right.
going.
But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Wait, the Whirling's part of the doomed commercial area?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East of the Commerce Central project.
It doesn't really
And
look
then
cursed.
there's me. I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
Be the first to admit there are many inconsistencies in this
I
so-called
was
curse.
just about to ask, what do you think? Do you think the curse is real?
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
Starting to see that there's no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations. Pucas is now connected to my shower speaker.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane
Hello,
and
Isaac's
boring.
shower. I hope you are
But I'm
enjoying
glad we
being
got
wet.
this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful, as far as we can see. Plaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
Do you know anything about the man who was lynched behind the whirling in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then
I wish
the
I was
woman
connected to
under the
Isaac's shower
large
speaker.
window.
I mean, Teach, I can get you in the Discord chat if you need. I need you to give me coded hints about how much time I have left.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
And you never took your eyes off the...
Well,
Oh,
there's always something
clicked
going
the wrong
on
thing.
in the Whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire.
But
I
I
love
never
drama.
saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
She
I see.
nods.
Thank you.
Anything else, officer?
Why hasn't our business failed?
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here.
Nope, nope. I'm
She
not
has
taking off my
begun
clothes
to
in here.
idly clean one of her carving tools with a dirty kerchief. The tool's sharp edge shining in the light of her desk lamp.
Alright, Isaac, I am ready to start the timer. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Yo, Naked Zick standing in his bathroom texting in chat. Okay, Isaac, was there going to be a go after 3, 2, 1, or was I just supposed to analyze the time between 3 and 2, then 2 and 1, and figure that out from there? Okay, I'm just gonna start it now. Anyway, I'd like to order
Of
dice.
course. Tell me what you have in mind.
I want a die for We're All Untethered.
Yes. Fortress Accident. It's too bad they never finished their game. The Wiro Untethered die is a variation of a standard role-playing die. Only, instead of plants, it uses motifs of ice and death. And loss, of course. I'm thinking something made from alligator jawbone, cast in black resin. The reptile bone is as white as ice and dead as, well, death. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
What's a
It's
standard
an
role-playing die?
icosahedron, a 24-sided die that can produce results for 2-sided, 3-sided, 4-sided, 6-sided, and 12-sided die with a single roll. Technically, you can also use it for many other sizes, but you may need to reroll results.
Loving it. So nifty.
Maybe I should get a different
Maybe
one.
you have some other ideas for dice?
About just
That's
a basic
classic, yes.
We're
A standard role-playing die with plant motifs. Now, for the material, most of my customers opt for an exotic wood. For this, I would suggest Issemani snake wood. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
I need to think
Maybe
about
you
it.
have some other ideas for dice?
What's your most
A
extraordinary die?
star that fell from the firmament? Those cost more than 7 real. Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes, you definitely have the proper attitude. How about a pair of 100-sided dice, made of ivory and inlaid with lodestone, a naturally occurring magnet, to complement your magnetic personality?
Thank you, Teach.
Pieces of lodestone were used as the first magnetic compasses, from which they derived their other name, coarse stones. That's a stone for leaders.
10 real, and I can get these ready in 8 hours.
Do magnetic dice roll properly?
It's true. Magnetic dice are definitely different. When rolled together, the magnetic fields of the pips interact with each other to push and pull on each other as they're rolled, just like all magnetic personalities do.
It's a
Great.
deal.
See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
That's it for now. Alright. Oh, Kim has something to talk about.
Yes? It's dark. And the flashlight works a lot better if
Oh.
you hold it in your hand.
I personally like to mod them and get them full control over my bank account. Done. Sorry, Isaac, that was 3.5 minutes. And probably more than that since I started it after you said 1.
Right.
Fair point.
Some areas.
Oh, can I just like straight up not move in here if I don't have a flashlight equipped? Oh, interesting. Lucas likes to tell people a social security number. See, he'll do it on stream. Yeah, of course. My social security number is 4. Please respond.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
I talked to the entity. She's a novelty dice maker.
Novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's just a businesswoman.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom?
At work, when my
How
kids
does
ask
she
me for
explain
candy,
the
I tell them
crime?
if they guess my social security number, I'll give them a
The
piece.
narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire. You've come this far, you know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
It's just
Wait,
capitalism.
What? The entire economic system is cursed?
This is a lot for her to pass.
I'm afraid that only world revolution can
Another
help you.
revolution? I understand what's going on here. You went in there, rummaged around, and accomplished nothing. And now you're telling me these intellectual things to cover up for it. It's okay. You don't have to. I was wrong to trust another person. I will manage this psychic calamity as I always have. Alone. On my own.
As she has to, every day.
Thank you for nothing. Please, do buy some books, or be on your way.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two right now.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can we go?
Farewell, book peddler. Need to calculate the probability of a child under 12 years old guessing all 9 digits of my SSN. 10 to the 9th. 1 in a billion. Yeah, I don't know how the kid under 12 part factors in here. Yeah. It's 1 in a billion. Oh my god, he's actually doing it. You, things you should know about me. I will do it. Also, yeah, it's not hard. One time, I was in my high school physics class, and my friend next to me had some, like, big fraction division. And he looks at me and he's like, alright, smart boy, do it in your head. So I was like, well, alright, I'm gonna round these down a bit to make it just a bit easier. And then I gave him a reduced fraction. Actually, he won't do it. Sometimes I will. And then I gave him a heavily reduced fraction, and it was correct. It was mostly correct. Wait. Who's that? And how do I get up there? Oh, yeah, no, I won't do it. My enjoyment of math stops when shapes get involved. Huge fan of solving for X. Interesting. Yeah, geometry is pretty mid. Not a big geometry head myself. How do I get up there? Mine stops when numbers come into play. That's fair, that's fair. Graph theory is fun. I enjoy a good graph theory.
The The door is closed. This
Try the
door
handle.
can only be opened with a key or from the inside. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on.
Yo, it's Isaac's
somewhere
apartment.
outside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. The door
Swallow the
is
emotion.
closed.
Hey, Isaac, I have good news for you, because graph theory is a lot of proofs. Have I paid for the night
Can
yet?
I help you?
Got my
Got
bill
the
for
20
tonight.
real? Then
Not yet.
why are you wasting my time and yours?
Wait.
Can I help you?
Again, you find yourself looking at that big old window.
Watch the movie Inland Empire Challenge. This is Inland Empire, the game. Inland Empire Challenge. It's only 3 hours. Oh god. Why would I care about this movie, Isaac? I accidentally wrote out the circle of fifths on a test at one point. I mean, I wrote the circle of fifths on a test at one point, but that's because it was a music theory test. Nikki's character starts to emerge from the labyrinthine pathways of her own conscious, creeping into her delicate consciousness. Who's on the Pucas and the Frit account right now? I'm assuming it's Cam. Unless Teach is swapping between accounts right now. I work hard, I play hard, nobody works harder.
Working class drunk. You know what this means, right? Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
Don't worry about it. Wait, what did I
do you
crack
mean,
exactly?
What did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
It's her husband!
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit. Didn't she repeatedly tell you her husband isn't missing though? But he is missing.
Yeah.
You heard her. The worry in her voice.
Give me champagne. I'm
There's no
going
need for
in.
champagne when there's honor, recruit.
Damn
Go
right.
and tell the working class woman what you found right now.
As soon as I autosave. Alright. Here she is. I like how we can see Pucas typing that. No, I was just saving. Protect and serve, madam. I found your
Damn it,
husband.
I already told you. My husband isn't missing.
But you said you didn't know where he was.
And I specifically added that I didn't need to know where he was.
Well, I found him nonetheless.
Very
It's
well
all
then.
good. I'm
Where
that
is
good.
he?
There.
Excuse me? I don't follow.
There's something else hiding in her voice, though. A trace of worry.
I found a working class drunk and I thought he
Right,
might be
'cause
yours.
working class women come with alcoholic husbands. You know what?
I'm not saying what.
You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although not that one.
So is he missing as well?
No, he's not. Or maybe he is. I don't know. He's probably in the park or in Shamrock somewhere. Drinking with his friends. I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
There. She's worried now.
Kim, is it just me or do we have a missing persons
I
case
wouldn't
here?
be so sure. Man, just to be completely clear, do you want to report it to the police?
Report what? He's just out drinking with his friends. I'm sure the police has better things to do than to chase down local goofballs.
Not at all. The RCM is ready to chase down every goofball in town. We care about you.
She sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and relief from her face.
All right, go ahead. Do you have any questions?
What does he look like?
Honestly, not that different from you.
Like a late stage alcoholic. Well, he's disco.
Oh, thank God, no. It hasn't come down to this yet.
Then why do you
Well,
resemble me?
he's slightly chubby.
I see.
What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand-sewn. I made it myself.
Not TJ Backseat Gaming. Don't worry. I need it.
It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change. I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it?
Well, jacket is really that cool, then I can totally
Well,
understand.
what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
She's thinking about him out in
Isaac,
the cold.
how could you
in some
possibly
park
even
or on the coast,
consider that?
and it's making her more and more worried.
When did you last see him?
Yesterday morning, he went to the library. He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'd walk straight back home.
Every day I wake up thinking I missed jury duty and it's not for another 20 days. Oof. I'm sorry,
Because
Galactic.
we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
Gone for around 36 hours then. Damn, this is a missing
No.
persons case. She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
So you
Got it,
are
thanks.
going to look for him.
She genuinely wants you to now. Don't make her ask.
Bring him back home.
Thank you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself. I'm still sure of that.
She tries to maintain a brave front, even though her eyes reveal the opposite.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
I will. Of course, officer. As I said, it's probably nothing.
Don't check Discord. Isaac, do I need to use my mod powers to delete that? But yes, for the judgment reading, have ChatGPT write it or something. Okay. Chances are the guy is drinking somewhere with his buddies. Is he drinking with his buddies at the Whirling in Rags?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
But the clowns are still in the clown bar. I want to talk about
Again.
the hanging again.
Just get the dead guy's autograph.
Good one, Titus.
How did you kill
We
him?
hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
You're pretty sure you've had at least 2 years of cop school and many more of active service.
The autopsy showed there were no ligature marks. His hands were not tied. Can you explain that?
We... Look, I'm not gonna play 20 questions with you, Capo. I'll say it again. We killed him.
I think I cried after Barbie and sent Teach a picture of it, actually. Nice.
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clubbed him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
That's right, lawman. And then we hanged the fuck.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first, then see if it all adds up.
Mr. Tats, what you used to knock the
My
victim out?
fucking elbow, Copper. Samaran boxing style.
Samaran boxing, or Sambo, is an eloquently violent set of one-on-one fighting moves originating from the Samaran Isola. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool. He may be lying, but he's good at it. No twitching, no rushing, no uncalled for details.
And where'd this take place?
Right fucking here. Eugene already told you that the fuck had started coming to our bar.
Yeah, man. Weren't you listening?
Things aren't quite right here, are they?
Titus is solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But
Alright, who's solid?
Elaine, who looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man, the least antsy of the bunch. Definitely not his first time being questioned by the police.
Going to start using tone indicators in chat, I think. What? Okay, so I know what /J is. What the fuck is /HJ? Cause... Anyway,
This little
solid.
rat-faced
Because you
friend is
already know.
solid, too. Always for
Isaac,
the
I don't want to
yes,
know.
But no change there.
Okay.
Him neither.
That makes a lot more
Mostly
sense.
keeps to his tomato juice, or whatever he's got there.
Fat Angus. Hey, you. Having trouble breathing
No.
over there?
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
What do you want to do today, Isaac?
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
Something you're not
And
telling
fuck
me.
you too, Copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
His all-muscle comment wasn't sarcastic. He's genuinely trying to look out for Angus. This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
I have a question for the culture.
Like what, Copper?
I don't know if I
fucking-
can speak for the culture, but I will do my best. Sash means guffawing. Maybe. Does anyone live near a Pizza King without being doxxed? It's all about money, you know? I do live somewhat near a Pizza King. I have been to a Pizza King once. With someone who had strong opinions about the fact that some Pizza Kings are good and some are not.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
They're not good, but like, trust me. Overnight ship frozen Pizza King pieces. Huh. Only having me over the weekend who moved in kind of vibe. Isaac, didn't you say you were gonna, like, have a get-together at your apartment when you moved in and then never did? Well, so I did say that. Mm-hmm.
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an indicator light used to be, and a mechanical lever sitting in the middle. This panel usually closes the water lock. You pull the lever, or nothing happens.
Okay.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. Wasn't there a sign over there saying...
Yeah, it'll be fixed tomorrow morning. And I also didn't have for insurance till August, I guess. See, I would invite people over to my apartment, but I feel like people would not want to all come to my apartment. Next weekend, I'm coming there, or you're coming here? TJ and Emma. Okay. I don't think I have anything going on next weekend. What is Kunstfest? This is a threat. I don't. DJ, I know how to pronounce vaguely German words. It's not like nearby. But closer than we are. Oh, so like you guys are gonna be down here. Gotcha. I see. We can figure something out. This is a real person conversation. Where I don't have to worry about doxing. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna see you guys in like 40 minutes. We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. Das ist Deutsche. Okay. Can I call her out about...
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
So I've been dealing with Everett again. She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
Don't translate it in chat.
Of course, Detective. what,
So what do
we
you do
do.
for Wild Pines?
I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
So
The
what do
Pines'
they
core
do?
competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revecholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Okay. Who are the others?
Saint-Baptiste, Elysium, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
They're in
Why,
good
thank
company,
you.
it seems. How much money do the Wild
I'm
Pines
not at
have?
liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real
I'll visit
in
you and have a
revenue.
rager. If I have a rager, I mean show up behind you on stream. Look, I'm just saying, I've got a pretty nice place.
A billion?
Wow. Wow.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments. A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
Where do they get
They
all these
started
billions?
as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Easterlers 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain.
That's a lot of words.
Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the Great Unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's
Need a
taken
new wife.
everything
Mine
from
exploded.
its
Any
employees to build it.
recommendations? Tony Shaloop. Probably helps to start out with
You
a
know
royal
more than you
monopoly.
let on. Certainly it helped, but most of the original Indo tribes have failed or been absorbed. To survive, Wild Pines had to grow and adapt. No suzerain did that.
It's such a huge
You
system
mean
with a
aside
place
from
like
being the
this.
terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
Yeah, but you don't keep it moving. The workers do.
We built this district. All the best
On
parts
rock
of it.
and
Rue de
roll.
Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
Please, you two, we can't go through this again. Isaac, stop being a stand for a whole gender. Agreed.
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revechol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revecholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm.
Yeah, right, Teach? I'm like, the other gender, implying there's only two? Alright.
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question. Better not tie the fourth day to the bat stay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
That's all. Alright. I'm not gonna use that skill point just yet. Unless, are there any major checks I need to retry? Not worth it. Alright. Let's put that point into perception. Redo those 2 checks. And then, I will probably call the stream after that. Because it is almost 4. And I need to go play role-playing games at 4:30. And I should probably have like a little snacky snack between those 2 things.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red.
72%.
It's guarding over. You touch the dead man's
Gah.
body. His skin is
Snake
cold,
eyes,
light blue
really?
and silvery in the light of the fridge. You still have no idea.
It'll come to you sooner or later. At least he's safe here until then.
Good stream. Could have been great, but no one touched teeth. I could touch my own teeth. Would that be good for you, Velvet? Is that that something for you? No? Okay. Well, unfortunately there's no one else in my apartment, so I can't do much in the way of touching someone else's teeth. Holy shit, bro, stop. I don't know if that's to me or Isaac. We touching teeth. Look, Frid, if you wanna come on over here, we can touch teeth.
Again, you find yourself looking at that big old window. Nothing, as always. But keep at it. There must be a reason.
Alright. So, who up touching the homie's teeth? Alright. Let's get that save going. Cam has a Lara Lucas. And? Look, you can platonically touch teeth, my guy. Alright. Well, oh, I have camera delay. Okay, well, that's fun. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Thanks for coming here for the 1st and or 7th, depending on how you want to count it, episode of the PLLP. There is nothing platonic about touching teeth. No, you're right. When I go to the dentist, it is fully sexual. Thanks for... Right. Correct. Anyway, I hate this. So, thanks for coming out, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Clip that. Look, I would really appreciate if people would clip things, because right now, what I do is, because when we, right now, when I'm uploading things to the clip channel, alright, it's clips, plural. When I'm uploading things to the clip channel, I'm just kind of having to go through every stream on my own and highlight the moments that I think are good. So if we could, like, get some democracy on what's funny, that would be such a... That would be so much work off my back. Trust me, if I knew how to clip things, I still wouldn't do it. Because it does right now take quite a bit of time to go through every stream and clip funny moments. God, I need to do that for D-Boss before... Anyway, we'll trim and send link in the Discord. You don't even need to send the links. As long as you clip it on the channel, I can see those. And then do things with them. I will stop my clipping then. Thank you, Isaac. I really appreciate that. But thanks for hanging out, everyone. Speaking of the Discord, you can join it there if you want to. If you've been hanging out and enjoyed your time here and want to find out more, I don't know why you would, but if you did, you want to drop a follow, we really appreciate those. And I already showed the Clips channel, but we also have a YouTube channel where we just go ahead and upload our full VODs, and you can find that there. So thanks for hanging out, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed this episode of the Pucas Lickens Long Play. And yeah, I think that's it. So, yeah, so it was weird, not yesterday, but Thursday, because Cam was here, and he was the one doing the stream, so